apart from operational grouping, we also have consignment grouping for invoicing purposes. Now, this is also a setting which is at a customer level. So if we go into contacts customers, we come into Bob's Beverage Sales, we edit under the customer and we go to the invoice tab. So right down the very bottom, we'll see automatically grouped consignments when added to an invoice if delivery run, delivery address, and delivery date are the same. So what this means is if we were to have a look at the rate card here for Bob's Beverage Sales, we actually have sliding scale for pallet rates. So a single pallet would be $50 and anything more than that would be $40. And we have something similar for cartons down here. So when we were looking at, for instance, the grouped consignment I've added in earlier on today, if I have a look at the consignment, go into the group, I can see that I have all these different variations, and these two ones down the bottom are actually single pallets. So without grouping, these would charge at $50 each. Under the group consignment, if I come into the group and I have a look at the consignment items, it actually has amalgamated these all together. So it's going to charge the sliding scale of the standard pallet as a group of two. And so we know that anything over one, it's going to charge then at $40 for the pallet. And it will do the same with the cartons. So when we have a look at the charges, we can actually see down the bottom here that it's two pallets at $40, and therefore we've got our sliding scales for the cartons for 23 at $3 each. And we go back in and we have a look, and anything over 10 is at $3 each. Even though those individual consignments actually had cartons in underneath the smaller sliding scale. So that's where, if we were to have a look at our invoice summary, this here is the invoice summary for that grouped consignment. And we can see here that the group reference is G559. Over here on the right hand side, we can see the breakdown of all of these jobs, and we can see all the consignments in underneath as well. We can see that none of the child consignments have been charged, only the parent consignment. And we can see there that those figures are exactly what our customer would like to see. So that's the difference between operational grouping and grouping for invoicing purposes.